Hello, welcome to my channel, Empress B Healing Energy. I am back, y'all. It's been a little over 2 years. Really miss you guys. Hope you miss me too, because I am back in full force. Okay, so just a little brief explanation on why I've been gone. I just had a few cycles that I had to clear out in my life. Took some time, but you know, just like any person that understands their journey, you know what I mean? You may not know what's going on right at the moment, but when you have an opportunity to really see through the veil and know what's going on, you know, then you know what to do. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much what happened. Got myself into, a few situations with some partners, and all I did was I let them go. I leveled up, and I feel stronger and definitely more spiritually in tune than I ever have. Okay, so I am super excited to be back here. I wanted to do a quick reading for each of the signs. Okay, and I mean, I'm talking quick, no more than 12 minutes. So with that being said, that's why I'm not doing a long intro. I'm just going to get right into it, okay? They're going to be short love readings just to see what's going on, just get the energy for each of you guys, each of the signs. If something resonates, please let me know. Drop a like, comment, of course, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Of course, subscribe. Duh, I know, but let's just see what's going on. So I've been shuffling these for a minute while I've been talking to y'all, as not to waste any unnecessary time. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so this is for Aries, and I created my own little spread here on, a little table on how I want to set these out. So it's gonna be how you feel, how you appear, and what you want. How they feel, how they appear, and what they intend to do. And in the middle is going to be mutual current energy between the two of you. All right, so this is for anybody that's dealing with, King of Cups wanted to jump right out at me. All right, we're not going to take it. You know what? I'll take it for how they feel, because that just jumped out at me way too smooth. Like, I can't just not, you know what I mean? I feel like that's a slap in Spirit's face. All right, because the energy is pouring through. Okay. I feel like it's like a lack of trust on your end, but we'll get there. All right, so I did jump a couple of cards here just to put him down in his part of how he feels. I'm just going to assume that the you who I'm talking to is a feminine energy, and then we're just going to work with whoever your partner is, whether it's a masculine or feminine energy. I'm saying him or her, but take it how it resonates, okay? All right, guys. So how do you feel? How does Aries feel? Okay, so I have the Ace of Swords here. So I'm feeling like you made your mind up, okay, about your feelings with this person, for this person. I feel like you are confident in how they are coming at you. Like you're like, okay, yeah, I think I can get into this. I feel like they really mean what they say what they mean. It's like I'm getting a confident energy off this Ace of Swords. It's very bold to me. All right. This is how you appear. Aries, how does this person appear right now, though, to everybody? What is this? Okay, so how you're looking is apprehensive. It's like you're worried, but deep down you know that this is a safe person to date or pursue or whatever. You know what? I feel like it's a level of shame of being so confident. And that's only because maybe in the past, people might have said that you jumped into situations too fast and it came around to backfire. And, you know, you don't want to put such a confident air like, oh, I know this is definitely my person, because you know that in the past, like I said, you know, you've had to bite your tongue on certain things, you know, it's like, oh, that didn't work out. But I feel like that you're deciding in your heart to just trust what you feel and what you know about this person to be true so far. Okay. So that's good. So I feel like you're just kind of, you know, you're playing like, oh, I don't know what to do. You know, he seems to be He seems to be stepping up to the plate. You know, he's very nice. He's very charming. When I need him, he's there, you know, but people are like, yeah, well, that's how it starts. You know what I mean? I'm hearing somebody say, well, that's how it always starts. That's how it always starts. But you got to see, which there's not a problem with that, right? Because, you know, I feel like whoever you might be confiding in about your love life, these are people, of course, there's always going to be haters. But I feel like for the most part, whoever you're confiding in truly does care about you, and they just don't want to see you hurt again. So, you know, they're rightfully apprehensive about this new person. But ultimately what they want is just the best for you. So you're kind of playing it like you're not sure, you know, but deep down, you know, this is a good person. All right. What do you want? What is it that Aries wants? What does Aries want, Spirit? I did not say my prayer. Trying to hurry up and get to it. This is what you want. You want the Two of Cups. Yeah, obviously. You want an equally yoked relationship where you guys understand each other. All right. No fighting. But even if there's disagreements, you just want it to be healthy. You want to feel safe, you know, with this person. So, I mean, it's self-explanatory. It's not much to say on this. You want a healthy relationship with this person. You want a partnership. You want to see this through. You want to believe that this is your soulmate. That makes all the sense, right? All right. So I'm going to go ahead and jump to the masculine or your partner, whoever it is, right? We have how he feels. King of Cups. So this is somebody that obviously has real, genuine feelings for you, which is awesome, because that means that you can rely on your intuition and that you are right, that this person does really, truly care about you. All right. So that's always great. That's always great, right? So how does this person appear to Aries? How do they appear to Aries? This came out sideways. I see the devil peeking in there. And I see some Three of Cups here. People could be hoping that this doesn't work out for you. I don't know. I'm sensing some jealousy here. Maybe some fake friends around. It could be on his end or your end. I don't know. But the way that the devil is peeking out like that, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. But, you know, who's going to like when the devil pops out, right? Okay, so Six of Pentacles. It came out sideways, but I'm going to take it upright because it did not. It did not come out in the reverse, so I'm not going to take it that way. How they appear is to be somebody that wants to have a reciprocal relationship with you. Somebody that gives just as much as they take. You know what I mean? And I feel like this person really wants to work with you. I really do, with the Six of Pentacles. And this is how they're presenting themselves, which is the most important. How they feel is what they're showing you. You know what I mean? I feel like you ran into a lot of confusing energies where what they said was not what they did. And you didn't really know what to do with that until, you know, you had to make the hard choice of letting that situation go. You know what I mean? But this person is showing you, hey, you know, I want equal give and take with you. You know what I mean? I don't want to drain you of your energy. I want to give you what I'm asking of you, you know. What am I trying to say? Y'all know what I'm trying to say here. I'm not trying to waste no time. We already at 9:14. Like I said, I'm trying to keep these no more than, I said 12 minutes, but it might be 15 minutes. I don't know. We still got a couple more cards to pull out. Okay. What do they intend to do? Spirit. What do they intend to do? What do they want? What do they want? What do they want? Right? Queen of Cups. They want the Queen of Cups, but I'm seeing, yeah, there's opposing forces that's trying to attack this budding relationship that you have with this person. Y'all could just be dating. Okay, it doesn't have to be anything really, really serious, but I feel like you both feel head on that I mean, like, you know, like dead on that you found the one. You know what I mean? But what I love the most about this is the Queen to the King of Cups is out here now. So what he wants is what you want, okay? This is a match. We got the King to the Queen of Cups. So he wants you to be in it just as much as he's in it. I feel like there's a little bit of worry on that, you know, on that side of things that, you know, I'm showing her that I like her. I really hope that I'm not just seeing things. I really hope that she feels the same way I do and not just doing stuff. You know what I mean? Not just going with it, but not really in it. So this person wants you to be their match. They want you to be what you are trying to be now. I mean, you can't get any better than that. This is a whole match out here. It's beautiful. Okay. But like I said, this wanted to turn around too. The Five of Wands. I don't like this energy. There, you could both have exes on, you know, each end that's trying to come back around or is sensing that you're happy and you're moving on really this time. I feel like for this person, I feel like there's an ex. They could have a child or something, baby mom or something. They don't have to. They could just have like a really clingy ex, somebody that they had been back and forth with, or high school sweethearts or something like that. It was definitely a relationship that they spent a lot of time and energy on. I feel like this person is trying to cause an interference in what you have, what you two have like going on here. Because I'm only asking for one card and this one just refused to stay the other way. So that energy is definitely out here. But I feel like with this Six of Pentacles here, the King of Cups, and what they want or what they intend to do as the Queen of Cups, they plan on, you know, being in this for the long haul. They plan on, I'm seeing marriage. You know what I mean? Asking for like a true relationship if you guys are just casually dating right now. But yeah, what is this Five of Wands about, Spirit? Just to get a little bit more clarification on that. We're at 12 now. What's this Five of Wands about, Spirit, for Aries? Knight of Wands. Yeah, there is somebody from in the Seven of Cups. Confusion. Okay? So I feel like there is somebody trying to cause interference by making this person want to, you know, just be, what's the word I'm looking for? Impulsive, and just run toward them for sex. Okay? I'm really getting some sexual energy here. Somebody could be asking them like, hey, you want to go out for a drink or you want to get a bottle? And it's like, no, I don't want to. I'm good. But I don't feel like this person is telling this other person, even if this is not an ex, right? It could just be like a friend that just means no good. You know, a lot of people have friends like that, or they're just horrible influences. They want to make sure that they stay as, you know, as miserable, you know, as they are. And they want to get their friend to come out and go and look for hoes and shit like that. You know what I mean? That could be it too. But there's somebody trying to cause confusion in this man about you on his end. This is all on his end. I'm reading for his energy. But there's always going to be that. And you know why this demonic interference is coming is because I feel like this is a really, this is where Spirit wants you to be with this person. And this is obviously what is divinely orchestrated for you, because the devil wouldn't care if it wasn't, honey. He wouldn't be all trying to do all this, that, and the third. Okay, if it wasn't something that you need to be going towards. Okay, so what's the current mutual energy? And then we're going to get possible future outcomes here, okay? The Magician and the Tower and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, you guys are definitely manifesting the same exact thing with each other. I feel like there's some sexual energy here. So the current energy is definitely y'all wanting to hunch on each other, okay? Which is understandable, okay? With this big old Ace of Wands here, all right? And I feel like, yeah, this is going to happen really soon if it hasn't already. But this could be a very new dating situation. And I feel like both of you are trying to be responsible in this situation. I feel like I'm talking to people who are rather experienced, could be in your 30s or 40s, or just could be in your older 20s and you just are more wise for your years and you learn very fast, grew up very fast, whatever, but you have a mature mindset. Because I don't feel like there's a whole lot of sex going on. You know what I mean? I feel like this is something that you guys want to do. But I'm feeling like we're in the starting, portion of this relationship where, you guys are just really getting to know each other and you like what you see and vice versa. That's where I feel like we are with this. Yeah, temperance. Yeah, this is a beautiful connection that spirit is trying to keep balanced and to keep focus, for both of you to keep focused on each other and building this bond, okay, that is budding here. Okay. What is the possible future outcome, spirit? What's the possible future outcome? Okay, 3 of Pentacles. All right, so you guys could very well be working with each other. All right, in the near future. That's future energy. Yeah, I have the 7 of Pentacles here. So there is a lot of self-evaluation that's going to be taking place as well. Yeah, I have the World, the 4 of Swords, the 5 of Cups, and then the 4 of Wands I'm seeing. One more for possible future outcome, spirit. Okay. Yeah, so this is going to be something that you two are going to be able to balance out. I feel like there is going to be some challenges. There's definitely going to be some challenges. Because you see on this card, right? This person is like, they're seeing all these pentacles, right? But they're looking kind of discouraged a little bit in the face. So there are going to be some challenges that you're definitely going to have to get through. But I really do believe with the 7 and the 3 of Pentacles here, that's a 10 of Pentacles, honey. And with this 2 of Pentacles here, this represents balance and harmony, being able to handle everything that's going to come at you guys, because this came out in the upright. I didn't have anything come out in the reverse. That's always a good sign. Okay. But of course, with this 5 of Wands here, like I said, there could be exes. There could be friends that don't need to be friends anymore. Okay. On this masculine's end. All right. Put yourself where you're supposed to be. You could either be this Ace of Swords, 9 of Swords, 2 of Cups, or you could be this person down here. But I'm really getting a masculine energy here because his feelings came out King of Cups and what he wants is a queen. All right. But y'all, I'm going to conclude it here. All right. Because we're at 18 minutes. All right. I knew I was going to do that. When you're reading, you kind of get lost in it and time can just fly by. But I really enjoyed this for you guys, Aries, and it's looking really, really, really good. I'm super excited about this for you guys. I'm really loving how it's going. I say just stay focused. You know what I mean? Make sure that you keep your mind clear and free of all negativity, because negativity can eat away at you and you can end up sabotaging something, okay? And that goes for either one of you, whoever's watching. All right. So until the next time, Aries, I love you guys so much. Love and light. Until the next time.